Oh, 653 will give you a chance to win our free month question of the day from the Hobico Law Firm. And it could be $100, $200, or $300 in cash placed into your pocket. Well, we really don't put it in your pocket, but it would be yours. And we have a couple good questions in. Sometime before 8 o'clock this morning, we'll pop one in and give you the chance to win. All right, so, Andrew, first off, on the issue of you worked at Disney, right, and you worked which was it, Frontierland?
Frontierland, yeah, that's where Splash Mountain is. That's the big attraction over there.
And you worked at one of the restaurants.
Yeah, quick service restaurant, Pecos Bills. They say statistically in the training it was the third busiest quick service restaurant, which is basically your fast food restaurant in the world. And at 1 and 2, there's another quick service restaurant in Magic Kingdom that's in Tomorrowland. I can't think of the name of it right now. But that's the first busiest, and it's always in a constant first and second battle with a McDonald's in Moscow. So
you have the underground, and that's where all of the employees and the cast members, and if you're dressed up as Snow White, that's where you'll be coming in with the Seven Dwarfs, and then you walk upstairs.
Right,
and upstairs is the park, right?
It's the park, right? And it's interesting.
Is that how you went to work?
That's how you went to work every day.
You went to go into your So from downstairs there is a doorway or a stairway into every business, every shop, The
way it's kind of constructed is so, like as you said, this is the actual park is built on the second floor because, as you know, if you dig in Florida, you're going to hit water. So there's no way that they could have.
They didn't dig down.
No tunnel per se. It's just the first floor of the complex.
And they added dirt around the whole thing to look like it was.
Yeah,
and really, when you go in, you go up. And the reason you're going up is because you've got to go up above that first floor that was built right at ground level.
Yeah, and you can't see the park unless you've entered the grounds. Then that's the way it was designed. There's no way any outside person can see any part of the park at all. Because they wanted the Walt Disney wanted the full experience. He wanted to, put people in a world outside of reality.
You can't see, like if you're in Frontierland, you can't see
like a building.
You can't see the other. So once you turn the corner and you go into Frontierland, you wouldn't be able to see another adjacent land.
Right. It's so intricately designed. But the interesting thing about this tunnel system underneath is, it's so kind of opposite the park, Like, I'm not saying it's dirty, but it's just not well maintenance. You've got people walking around. I could probably get in trouble or assassinated.
Yeah,
they'll shoot you.
They'll shoot you.
But it's so funny. You'd see like the characters playing Cinderella out and back, having a cigarette. Like on their break, like still kind of in costume. So I'm sitting there seeing Cinderella, having a stogie. And one of the first day,
you're
ruining it for me.
All right, hold on. Before I have somebody calling in, so hold on a second. Andrew will be right with you. Hold on. Go ahead.
So one of the first experiences I had was I walked through this tunnel and I looked to the left, and they have so many classes about taking seriously. Like if somebody's if there's a character that's playing Peter Pan, they're not playing Peter Pan. They're friends with. They're friends with Peter Pan. That's the way that they're supposed to say, because there only is one Peter Pan. That's why you'll never see one in the same time at the park and stuff like that.
And you never see them walking to their spot because that is all done underground.
It's all done underground. Yeah. And there's like a cafeteria down there, and there's places you can use computers and stuff, and there's a the trash disposal system in the park is so intricate. It's crazy. It's not so much cans. It's a vacuum system.
Yeah, it sucks the garbage in.
I had one of my jobs at the restaurant was to take all the trash that was in the restaurant and bring it to the back lot. So everything's kind of, the way I say it was constructed is it's constructed on the second floor, and then basically the whole park's a backdrop. Like on the other end of a wall of a display, there's probably like a cast member just on their break or something, benches and stuff. So anyway, I would bring the garbage back behind my restaurant and dump it down this thing and close it, and then every half hour or 15 minutes it cycles through, and you can't open the thing because it's sucking all the trash.
The trash is getting sucked at like 60 miles an hour.
It's fast. And you can hear it too. You can hear it in all the pipes. So all the pipes for that are underneath in the tunnel. So you're walking by, and at some spots it might be leaking, and it's trash. It's garbage. Yeah. So The one thing I'll say is the craziest thing that happened for me was walking down, and I looked to the left, and so the way the bus takes you to the entrance of the tunnel, and then you go into the tunnel, and right on the left is where they store all the costumes for all the characters. And I'm looking, and all of a sudden the door was propped open. And I look, and there's like 8 Tigger heads hanging upside down, and I just think to myself, if a kid saw this right now, it would be they would just be stunned. It would ruin their lives. It was just such a crazy
Christine,
experience.
Tigger's not real.
I'm not paying attention to any of this conversation.
For the record.
I ruined the magic.
Anyway.
Call into Karen's office. Hey, this is Walt Disney's legal department here.
Listen, it's really...
but it's a cool experience.
There's no place on earth that has customer service like they do at Disney.
Right.
Although I did run into one photographer that was like rolling his eyes and was all mad. And I said to the other photographer, I'm like, that photographer's not a happy photographer. And she said, well, it's hot out. I'm like, all right, well, look at this old guy. You got an old guy who's like smiling and all happy, and this young punk. It was crazy. Got a break. Hold on tight. Coming right back.